Up they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I forgot to play Madden. Damn, I forgot my little switches and shit. I gotta figure that crap out.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Throwing on second down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
And the Seahawks first down.
Yep. Been a long time waiting, man. It's time, baby.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
19. Good job right there. Good job right there. Hey, look. One flip. He's coming. We got double. Hey, 0. Check out 3. Good job right there. Bang.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Looking deep down.
Give me them.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Go to the corner. I think I feel an interception coming on.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I had man-to-man.
That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they?
Getting right out, he's set the tone.
This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
This is Lynch on the draw. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Taking whole first quarter to score.
On 3rd, they could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack him because right now...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Don't forget I got to score.
From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
stuff to him.
That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline.
All right, here we go.
Okay, what do we have to dial
Watch Daddy beat him right
in order to
quick.
get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, it's gonna be easy. Oh man, it's gonna be easy.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set the tone, defense, let's go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And an alley to run. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Oh yeah,
Nothing
can't stop
open
it.
downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So 1st and 10
can't stop him,
now
man.
from
I'm
the
telling
30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Please
A
stop
gain of
it.
6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7
ain't stopped it
yards
yet.
there and a first down.
Every second play.
Jackson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. After 1, 7-0.
Oh, no.
On EA Sports.
I don't show all my cards in the first half. I got a balanced game. No, I doubt it. Take your whole quarter score. I don't play. And I ran the same defense. I don't show all my cards in the first half. I see how you play the first half.
And
And
it looks
I
like
make a
we've
run.
got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I got 3 first downs already. What are you talking about?
From the gun, it's Jackson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wonder what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang. Set, one left. 57. Let's go double count right here, double count.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson.
No, it was open. You had to
with
run.
his second touchdown here in this first half. Here the Seahawks are able to
Like I
stretch
said,
that
them all
lead
open,
out
man.
a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0.
It took you long enough to see him figure that out.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
You ran around the backfield for like an hour.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down.
You're playing smart, man.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jalen Ferguson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, and he's going to go down again. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field.
I'll go special. I'll go special. 14.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Oh, yeah.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
56, right there, 56.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
No, I messed it. No, I had pressed the wrong audible.
On first down, it's Carson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And an alley to run. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Gun. Good job right there. 50 seconds to Mike.
Oh, no.
50 seconds to Mike. Dipshot. Championship, baby. 50 seconds. Mike, 57. Cook right.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially
ones
that
that
give your
team
team a pretty decent cushion. He said those can be the ones.
It's on the game. It's on the game 1, man. You know what I'm saying? I figure stuff out.
They've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they give him to Ingram. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Right in my hand. That was my hand, man.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
My point exactly nothing.
Signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time
I ain't been playing man. I play man on and off.
Play before halftime. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Strategizing, man.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Man,
yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Ingram again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. And an out. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. It gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 49 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. Myers connects on the PAT.
Oh, no, not. This going to be like this only one time.
Nothing.
I never lose twice like this. Oh, no.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I guarantee $100.
That's fielded in the end
same
zone.
Plays, defense. A lot of times I run the same defense, same offense, until they beat me. When they beat me, then I change it up. But I change up my plays if I know it's working. Oh, Lord have mercy.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
No, my first game was always the same way.
You gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
From the 22, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
You be blitzing a lot. You be doing something with the manual.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson, they go screen. This is Ingram. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. On third down, Jackson flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. All right, CD, let's take a step back. Look at the AFC playoff picture with just 3 weeks to go. Hard to believe. Essentially, I think it's 7 teams for 6 spots right now. The Ravens are in, looking ahead in the AFC South. How about that wild card picture?
Yeah, how about Buffalo? They had a tough loss at home to Baltimore, but boy, they're playing awfully well. And guess what? They go to New England next week. That game could have big ramifications. And the Steelers, how are they 8-5 on their 3rd, maybe essentially 4th quarterback of the year since they traded Josh Dobbs in preseason? Incredible job Mike Tomlin has done as the head coach there. But the team to keep an eye out for in the AFC South.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
It's square, it's square to fly, right?
At the 28-yard line.
That's what happened. That's what I was doing. Shit. I forgot my damn thing. Damn it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown.
It's first down, like 20 yards, 30 yards
feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
You're making a statement game, ain't you?
Trick for Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes now.
Statement game.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover,
you
count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadavian Clowney. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson to throw. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Ravens on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the draw, this is Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, it's caught by Roberts. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
56, Mike, 50.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
4th down, here's Jackson.
That's the ball, man. God dang it.
Looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Yeah, that didn't fool anybody.
No, that's not like that. If I can get that, I'm not going to use that trying to score 3 points.
It's going to TD. 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That's the only way I play.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
14. Still got 4 down, 4 down. Check.
You ain't doing nothing today.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up. 36. Run left.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, 0. Watch 30 right there.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that will will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
50 yards, 4 down, 4 down. Rip right, rip right. Short, short. 58 to the mic. Let's go, D. One left. 58, boys, 58. Fair. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check 31.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
56. Here it comes.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now it's Jackson.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I'm coming. Switch. X3. Go.
I'm playing some kind of zone.
57 to Mike. Great slow. Grab on. Slam.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Ready? Yeah. 57. Mike, 57.
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. To throw is Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough.
How do you replay it?
So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form.